Bonjour and bienvenue to French Made Easy. As you can see, we have a lovely colorful table today. So I thought let's use the words and the articles that we have learned, expression and the articles that we have learned, and let's combine and make a few sentences. Alright, now the first thing, all of these, the postcards that you see, these are basically for vocabulary, and this part is the expression and article that we've learned. So if you remember, the first thing that we learned when making a sentence was C'(EST). This is pronounced as A and this is pronounced as S, so eventually this whole thing becomes say, and say means this is or it is. Alright, so say means this is or it is. So when you're using say, you're basically showing something, you're pointing to something, like in English we do this is a boy or this is a girl, right? So here's our say, right? So this is. Now after this is, the next thing we will use is the article. Like in English I say this is a apple, a ball, a cat, right? So in order to say an in French, we have two options. One is un, which we use for nouns that are masculine, and une that we use for nouns that are feminine. So when they come together, say un or une, that basically depends which one we'll use, depends on this noun. Alright, it depends on this noun. C'est un, c'est une. We will choose un or une depending whether it's masculine or feminine. Alright, so let's start making some sentences that we have over here. We have the segment say, we have un, we have une, as you can see. Now the first word I'm going to pick up over here is basically, our first word is house. Okay, house. So if I don't tell you what a house is called in French, and I simply tell you that house is feminine, this word in French we say femina, is feminine. It's basically a word which is considered feminine. I can't say it's a female, that would be odd, but just saying it's feminine shows that I have to be careful when I use the article un or une. So first of all, I'm going to select from un, une. I will select une because une is used for feminine words, right? And then I have to say this is a house. So we have selected a. Now we are selecting say. So say tune, the T and the U have a link when they are spoken together. Say tune. Now I have to know the word in order to complete my sentence. So maison is house in French. How is it written? You know the M sound, M, similar to the M in English. AI in French has the sound A. There are many combinations that have the sound A. Alright, A. So this becomes may. May. Alright, may. And then an S followed by an ON. Now what happens? S is coming between two vowels. I told you before, when an S comes between two vowels, it's pronounced like a Z. So may, maize, and then on is on. maison, where the N is basically nasal. You won't say maison, you'll say maison, maison. So our whole sentence becomes this: c'est une maison, c'est une maison. Alright, you are basically telling me that this is a house. This is a house. C'est une maison. C'est une maison. Alright, let's go to the next video for the rest of the vocabulary. Au revoir, bye bye, à bientôt, see you soon.